Happy New Year. But we're gonna do a slight word vomit as I have a lot of ideas that's kind of just like floating through my brain. Someone had recently asked me why it is that I don't introduce myself. Hello, my name is Kara. I am now in my 30s, but when I started doing all of this, I was about 17. But when everything like was really kind of like in the thick of it, I was like 19 going into my 20s. Only thing I can think of is not all of the content that I have watched, especially when I was like, I guess you could say in the thick of it, like making videos, a lot of those creators didn't regularly introduce themselves. So it was just kind of the format that I took on. Once upon a time, I used to do like the self-image tag. I did that several times early on in my YouTube career. It's so crazy to think that there is an early on in my YouTube career. And that I've been making videos long enough for it to be considered a career of sorts. Not that I've made any money from any of this. This has all been for fun. This is all just pure enjoyment for myself. I mean, you can kind of get a little bit of a backstory of what my internet life has been like by watching the trailer for my channel, which I posted last year, which was kind of covering what my internet life has been like in 2 minutes or less. I used to like describe myself, kind of where I was at, and so it's interesting to kind of go back and watch some of those and see if anything has changed, because I know the first time I did one, that was the year I turned 20. I don't think I was 20 at the time. I think it was 19 at the time when I made it. But here we are. 2023 is the year I turned 31. So lots of things have changed in like the 10-ish years that have happened. There's a lot of things in the in my favorites playlist that is on my channel that has a little bit of a peek inside of to who I am. Thinking I may do I didn't write this kind of project. I haven't quite decided how I want to do that or where I want to post it or anything like that, because I am spread across a lot of different platforms, more than just YouTube, but YouTube is a main one. If I post the final product somewhere else, I may put the behind the scenes here on YouTube. We'll just see. We'll see how this works. But I also want to like have some of the things that I have written kind of be turned into some fun content. And so lots of things just kind of in the works and trying to decide what to do with those. For sure there is still going to be reviews, because that's not going to go away. For sure there will be some videos for any trips that I may go on. I still have one that I took back in August of 2022 that I have not posted yet. It's ready to go, so it'll get posted at some point. Don't know exactly when yet. There will still be content surrounding the process with my novel, because we have actually written a whole draft. It's a crap draft, but we've written it. It's a whole thing that we can now edit and make it look like we knew what we were doing the first go round. So you think about like the multiverse and how there are different iterations of the same characters. Well, while some people do truly believe that there is a multiverse, we're more like Doctor Who, I guess you could say, because he regenerates, but we don't like get a whole new body. We still very much like remember all of the things, and we don't like change on the outside, but we do change on the inside as time passes. What could have been my 9th Doctor, if you will, it's not the same as my 13th Doctor or 14th Doctor, you know, like wherever we're currently at. My point is like the version of you that you were in high school, or the version of me that was in high school, is not the same version that was me when I was in college, when I graduated from college, to where I am now, and I'm presently pursuing my master's degree and still not fully sure what I'm going to do with it, but hey, we're going for it, because we kept coming back to it and just deciding, yeah, we're just gonna pull the trigger and we're just gonna do it. But just kind of being a version of you that you can be proud of. You're not always going to be proud of a past you. You can work on becoming the better version of you, the you that you would like to be tomorrow. I'm not a big, like, resolutions kind of person. I'm also not a big, here's my word of the year. I think it's great for those that do it. It's just never really been my thing. I like having goals for each month, and just kind of reassessing things as we go along. And so I have specific goals, not really ready to share them because I'm still kind of ironing them out a little bit, but I do have goals for the month of January, and we'll kind of just see how things go. I spend a lot of time reflecting on things, and sometimes those thoughts end up on the internet, and sometimes they just end up in the hands of friends because I just need someone else to tell me, yes, you're crazy, or no, you're not. But you can find all the links for pretty much everything. I don't think there's anything that's missing. There might be some things I don't really use anymore, but down in the description below, it has like all the things. And one thing will take you to another thing, and so on and so forth. So you eventually find all the things. I mean, it's all under the same username. So, yeah. So if you just kind of want to see what's going on, you can check out all of those things. If you don't, you just want to tune in here, you can just tune in here. It's fine. What I can say for where Kara is here at the beginning of her 30s, I am happy with the person that I am, and I am still working towards becoming a person that I can continue to be proud of. I'm still working on all of the things that are writing related, because I am still very passionate about stories and wanting to share those stories with others. Yeah, word vomit to start off the year. Don't